welcome to my third tutorial on HTML. This one's going to be a little more lengthy than the others. They have been kind of short, but this one's on a more lengthy subject, which is forms. Now, forms are defined by an area in which a user can input information and or submit data. We describe forms using the form tag. Within the form tag is a subtag input. Now, input means that there's going to be something here for a user to put some kind of information. Yes, input some kind of information like a text box, a submit button, drop down list, all that kind of stuff you always see where you can click around and type in stuff is the form tag and the input tag. Now the first one is text input type equals text. Then we have to close the form tag. I'll save this as whatever you want. I'm going to put forms.html. And as you're about to see, this did in fact create a text box. Now, we can also put a submit button right next to that by putting input type equals submit. Now, when you do that, you can see the submit button says submit query. What if I wanted to say that? That sounds kind of weird, right? So you'll put value equals, and whatever you use the value as is the button's gonna say. You see? So I can just put some stuff here, submit it, yeah. Next, we have the input type. Button. Now, a button is a lot like submit, except submit is used to submit information and data into a cookie or some kind of database. It's not really used for other uses like JavaScript and just scripting functions like buttons are. As you can see, when I put input type equals button, I get a simple little square button. Or I can put a value, as I described what values were before. Another type is select tag, which will create a drop-down list. The select tag, we have options. Each option is one of the options in the drop-down box. Option this, and then you have to close each option and then drop a line. Now this. Another thing we put in forms is a text area. Now text areas can be extremely useful for things like comments. If you look at the bottom of this video where you can put comments, there's a little box with rows and columns where you can type in. That is a text area. What we'll put is text area rows and cols. Now rows are how many rows of text the box will have. I'll put 10 rows. And columns is all columns. All equals columns. So that's how many rows and columns it will have. Anything between text area and slash text area goes in the box. You see, now we have a text box which is much bigger than a text input and can be useful for comments and stuff like that. Well, that's forms, pretty much. Forms can be very, very useful for making a page interactive. Thank you for watching again, and goodbye for now.